You're not too far off, so what sort of changes do you need to make overnight to ensure you're right there tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I think FP2 was a little bit more difficult for us. Just didn't really get the balance like we hoped for, but also we are trying a few things with the cars. So we'll have a look at it all for tomorrow, and of course, try to be closer than what we were today. I think long run it's a bit better, but again, the tires are running really hot and very difficult to judge really where you are. But we know, of course, that we still have a little bit of work to do.
The tyres are running hot, but are they degrading in the same way as we saw they were on your car in Austria, or have you managed to get on top of that?
I mean, that I don't know. I think overall this track is very hard on the tyres anyway, so I think you cannot compare it to Austria. But I think in general we all needed a few more laps, to really have a good look at the.
You were in the garage for quite a while. What were you working on?
Yeah, we were basically having some delays. Nothing really going on. A bit of an issue with one of the anti-roll bars, but nothing major.
Can you describe what that feels like in the car and why you then came in?
Yeah, obviously I'm not very comfortable at the moment with the car. I think there's some good work and understanding to be done over tonight, and try to pick up the best pieces for tomorrow's quali and race.
And how comfortable do you feel, or how prepared do you feel going into qualifying tomorrow after only a short little stint on that soft?
Yeah, well, it's been a very, very short stints on that soft tire, but it's what it is, and hopefully tomorrow we are able to pull it all together and be in the fight.
George, very busy day out there for you, very hot day as well. How was it on track?
Yeah, it's definitely hot. I just had a nice cold shower to cool off after FP2. A lot to go over. I think our high fuel pace was probably better than our low fuel pace, so we need to make sure we optimise tomorrow to make sure there's no midfield cars in between us and the front four, and then see how we get on for Sunday. But I think the Ferraris probably struggled a bit more than us. Max looks very fast as usual, so what to do.
Some upgrades on the car today. Did they work as expected?
I need to look over exactly the data, but I think we think so, but everybody keeps on improving the car, keeps on bringing updates, and the whole grid just moves forward. So even though we're finding time, our rivals are also finding time. So it's sometimes not quite as simple to see it on the lap chart.
Given the high temperatures this weekend, everyone was talking yesterday about the expected deg out on track, how that was going to affect you guys. How was it across the range of tyres?
I mean, we only did about 5 laps of consecutive running at the end. We had a little issue in the garage, so we've got to see how it pans out. But I think some teams definitely struggled more than others. It seemed okay from our side, but obviously the inherent pace is quite a bit down. So let's see.
The track looks relatively flat, but it can bite a couple of curbs out there. Can do that. A lot of work going on the rear of your car after you had a little off. Was there much damage there?
No, I think there's a little bit. I don't know the extent of it. I left it to the guys to get down to business and resolve any issues that we had. So fortunately we got back out there. The curbs are pretty brutal here. Track's relatively smooth. It was quite enjoyable to be back out at this circuit. It's quite a fun one in certain aspects.
I asked you yesterday if you thought you could win the Grand Prix this weekend. You said your race pace looks good, but your quali pace could be better. Do you still think you've got an outside shot, or even a decent shot?
Outside shot's probably the way to put it. We were probably a little bit further off the pace today than we would have hoped. What to do tonight back at the factories. But never say never.
Did you notice the difference with these new upgrades in the side pod?
They look different, don't they? Yeah, you feel it. But it's also, we haven't driven on this track yet as well with these cars, so the reference isn't actually, it's to another track. So, like, I do feel some differences, yeah, but it's not like a back-to-back test, if you will. So it's kind of hard to be real specific on where, because I'm not sure what the other one's like. But I think we're kind of working through it. I think the afternoon we made a bit of progress, so that was better. But I think there's still more to get out of it. So we'll do some homework tonight, kind of usual Friday night. But I think everything ran, fairly smooth today. So got plenty of laps in, and it wasn't too hot in the car actually. It felt okay.
Oh, can we switch?
Right. Sorry?
Let me out there then.
Yeah.
What do you think in terms of your race pace and your quali pace, which is stronger for you at the moment, do you think?
I don't know. I haven't looked too much. I mean, I know where we ended up, so that's like quali pace, 9th or 10th, 9th or 10th. I don't know, something like that. I'm just testing you.
10th this morning, and then, or this
9th.
afternoon, and then,
Oh, no.
It was, I think, 10th this morning.
Okay. All right. I'm just
All
testing
right.
you, seeing
Yeah.
if you've done your homework.
I've got it written in a little box there. DR.
But the long runs, I'm not really sure where we stand yet. Haven't had a look at that. So, yeah, we'll see. I think I'm more worried about kind of getting everything sorted from a setup point of view and trying to understand that better after now having a whole day of running, and then ask me about positions in quali.
But it's fixable. That worry is fixable, you think?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. Sorry, no. Just no. We just I think because it's a new package, I'm not going to say like we've maximized everything yet. I think there's still a lot to kind of understand from it, and hopefully we'll be like, oh yeah, we can do that better, and just get more lap time out of it. So no concerns. Just the usual Friday night homework.